in this series opener, Harold.
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Gonzalez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Stepping up to the plate, number 11. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hit hard back up the middle. Polanco ranging up the middle, and the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are two away now. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. The Twins coming up. No score. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And another foul ball. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. So striding in, Byron Buxton. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Bregman fields it cleanly. Oh, not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs, 26 RBIs. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Another look to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Miguel Sano stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
In for strike two. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit cone. This is a good jump start for him.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Misses, ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
2-2 count. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he will score as well. As they're on the board here in the first, it's now 2-0. At the plate, C.J. Cron. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Rosario is on his way home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
In there, and it's 0-1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient. And I think this is a good plan right now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it. To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis. It's the Twins 3 and the Astros nothing. plate now, Jose Bautista. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Jose Bautista.
Into the windup and the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people. Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
That's inside.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's George Springer. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Here's the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
2-2.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball, that's it.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Count is 3-2.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Carlos Correa would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Jonathan Scope. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Jonathan.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. A fastball that just misses inside. Set to deal on 2-2. On the ground up the middle, Correa ranges to his left, and he's set down one away.
Batting ninth.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Jason Castro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
A called strike over the outside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Leading off for the Astros. Shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Correa.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle to his left. Polanco throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth. First baseman number
Into
10.
the box now, Yulieski Gurriel, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. One out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shot toward right center. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail it here. Digging in to try it again. Byron Buxton. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Byron.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A fastball right over the outside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. And he struck him out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Great effort by the third baseman. Pitchers love it when guys sell out for you and get dirty.
Third baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. From the belt, the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon. And this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Skied into straightaway right. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here's another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Here's C.J. Cron now as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Josh James is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
James.
Two down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Scorched to third. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins leave the bases loaded, but they lead it 3-0. At the plate, number 11 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A leap deep, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And this finds the wall over near the 339 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's Michael Brantley. He swings and lines it to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19.
Digging in, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Polanco backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now batting, Alex Bregman. He singled his last time up.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Cruz. And that retires the side. 1 left for Houston. Still down 3. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a cold strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Gurriel is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The batter, number 11.
Ready once again, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit on the ground to short. Correa is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, George Springer. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
George Springer.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit. Play a little small ball, get it going.
Up next for the Astros.
Striding in once again, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Tap down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carlos Correa.
And that misses for ball 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Yulieski Gurriel as he lifts it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Buxton.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano. A hit in 2 tries so far. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count, 2-0.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Comes set with the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Here's C.J. Cron now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. The 0-1. Out of play. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning. Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2. Have those runners.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Twins strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he lays off for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit on the ground toward the left. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, number 11. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
1-0 count. Here it is. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Rosario ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The left fielder, number 23.
Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Well, nice piece of hitting on that first pitch, but one thing that he didn't do is allow that base runner a chance to steal. He might have stole the bag, and now you're looking at maybe get him over or drive him in with the base hit.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he rips it on the ground to second. 1 there. On to first, it's a double play as there woes. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2-0 count, and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Grounded to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Scope. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now here's the pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I got to count 2-2.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Stepping in now, Jason Castro, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 0-2, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a line drive, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Digging in once again, Byron Buxton. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. To third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twins strand a pair, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Gonzalez is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's George Springer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So we got him looking there. George Springer is the 2nd out in the 7th inning.
Catcher, Robinson Chirino.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is under it. And that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Swing and a liner, but foul. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. Set to deal on 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Great decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And this one's in the dirt. Here comes the payoff pitch. Dribbled to the right side, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Minnesota. They lead it 3-0. Here's Carlos Correa now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tying run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Yulieski Gurriel is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
A tough sinker on the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
And you've got to wonder if fatigue is becoming a bigger factor here to start the 8th. 3-0 is not the way you want to start the 8th out.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Gonzalez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson.
Number 55.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Center field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over it to drive in the runner.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Comes set and the 0-1. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side. Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. First pitch on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Altuve ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
into the box, Jonathan Schoop. Last time through was a base hit. In there for strike 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. At the plate, Jason Castro. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. There's a changeup over the outside corner. And he misses with it, 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues. What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit. or at least force him out of the game.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I gotta think they're going to turn to a bullpen action very soon, if not right away.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready on 1-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Hey, great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Digging in now, Nelson Cruz. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And that's in there for strike 1.
You're already down a couple runs already. You got second and third. This is a critical situation. It's absolutely imperative.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. 1-2. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. Here's Miguel Sano. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. A shot there of St. Paul, Minnesota, just down I-94 from where we are as we're set for the 9th inning in this one. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Cruz is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Third baseman number 2.
Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Center fielder number 4.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will need to be corralled out near the 367 sign now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Long throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate, taking a chance down a bunch, but it's a 7-2 contest now. Digging in, Carlos Correa, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball.
Man, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
1-0 count. Here it is. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first here is going to do it. And the Twins have taken the opener. This ball game is over, and this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Kyle Gibson with his 4th win this season. Francis Marte couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Taylor Rogers